What's up? Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 playthrough. So now I think we're like at the end of where all the cutscenes were coming. So now I think it's just like more of a free roam style game.
God bless you, Henry.
What do you have for sale?
So is that a total? So two of those are worth 11 groschen? Or is that each one is worth 11 groschen? Let's sell both of those. That one's worth nothing. Cancel. Damn. Yeah, I need to get my money up. I need to figure out how to do that. All I got is 4.9 groschen right now. So yeah, I think that'll work for right now. Close deal.
I'm glad you found what you needed, Henry.
27 groschen. Bet. That's not much, but we'll do what we can with that. Alright, where do I need to go? Damn! Yeah, I need to get a horse. Quest tips are a little side quest. I thought, oh, I gotta talk to the miller? I thought I was good. Let's see what this is. Alright. Let's see what this side quest is.
God be with you.
Blue trespass means you are
I'll have a beer.
Private property and you never see tell you to leave. If you stay, you will get angry and trespassing. How do I accept the quest? Wait, I'm trespassing if I enter here? Okay. Huh.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, maybe I'm good if I enter here. I think that was the kitchen. No, I just entered here. No, that's not. Okay.
Good day.
This is the guy right here.
What do you need, my friend?
Courage.
What's new around here?
Vostatek. Lord von Beregov's huntsman is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlak Pond. So if you know your way around the woods, you could go and offer him your help. I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. You could also stop by and see Old Mouth. He's the local storyteller. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things. But only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget, I have some here to sell, if you want. I'm working on a little practical joke myself. We have this little dispute with the Geliovites. You might be interested. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. You having problems with the Zeliovites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. They've been nothing but trouble for years. The winter before last, they piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one could get out of their house. And last year, they broke into my cellar and pissed in my beer barrel.
Gracious. I hope you got your aim back on them.
Not yet, no. But since you're here, I've got a plan you could help me out with. I'd pay you well. You can count on that.
What exactly would you like me to do?
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling or pissing anything.
Nice.
But I'll tell you exactly what I have in mind, only after you promise to help me. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Zeliovites right away.
All right. I'll help you.
Listen up then. Old Olbram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Zeliov, has this beautiful bull. White as snow he is. The finest animal far and wide. Obviously, he's very proud of it. Very protective too. Now I mean you, will give his beautiful snow-white bull a nice new coat of paint. Olbram is going to lose his mind. Simple, right?
Painting a bull, eh? That sounds like fun.
Right. We just have to work out a few details. First, we have to get some paint. I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village, but you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick. But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least 3 doses of the potion in there.
All right then. Olbram's bull will be getting a new coat of paint.
Olbram's going to lose his mind. I can't wait. And remember, it's supposed to be a joke. If you get caught or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
Right. So I need paint, sleeping potions, and to not get caught. Why do you and the Zhaliov lot hate each other so much, anyway?
It's their fault. They keep playing tricks on us. Olbram's the worst of them all. The nasty old codger. He's always coming up with ways to mess with us. He's the one that stole our pasture.
What pasture did they steal from you?
The one that stretches from the orchard behind the Takov down to the gamekeeper's lodge. It's been ours since time immemorial, but the Zeliovites took it from us.
And how did they take it from you? You can't exactly stuff a pasture in your purse and walk away with it.
Save the jokes, will you? This is fucking serious. There's a tree down by the gamekeeper's lodge that marks the edge of our land. My father, God rest his soul, was there when they agreed on it. He got a proper arse-kicking so he'd remember it. And remember it he did. But then fucking Olbram came along, claiming it was the other way around. And that pasture belonged to Zheliov.
Well, can't you all just reach some kind of agreement?
Do you think we haven't tried? But there's no talking to the
going on?
Zeliovites. Year after year we meet in that pasture.
What's
I tell it
up?
like it was, but Olbram always starts spewing his lies. Then we end up arguing until the sun sets. And when the Zeliovites
doing
are at
alright.
wit's end, they come at us.
I've been
and
playing
nothing ever
this
gets
for, like,
solved. We managed to
4
convince
hours.
them to at least give us back half the pasture. But I know the whole bloody thing belongs to us.
How are
We
you
can't
doing?
just leave things like this.
Nice, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know why my follower goal isn't updating, but I'll figure that out.
And how did they take it from you? You can't exactly stuff a pasture in your purse and walk away with it.
Save the jokes, will you? This is fucking serious. There's a tree down by the gamekeeper's lodge that marks the edge of our land.
Yeah, I started
My father,
streaming
God rest his soul,
towards the end
was
of
there when they agreed on it.
2025.
He got a proper ass kicking so he'd remember it. And remember it he did. But then fucking Olbram came along, claiming it was the other way around. And that pasture belonged to Zhelyaoff.
Well, that's a tough nut to crack. Have you tried asking Lord von Burgov for help?
Of course, but he'd have none of it. He said it's up to the Trotskovitz bailiff to sort it out. But the bailiff couldn't care less. He said we should deal with Olbram ourselves, or he'll have us caned and clapped in the pillory.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'm trying my best. Oh, yeah, I think we got what we needed from him.
I'm sorry.
Alright, let's figure out where we need to go. New activity, new activity. Get something to calm the bull. Get some paint. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I'm not really worried about viewers that much. I'm just doing this as a little hobby. Alright, what is that? Weird how it's not marked on the map, like in white. It just says new new activity. I guess we'll go here to that one. Where is it? This way. Have you played this game or no? I wonder if this is where the bull's at, though. Skill teacher. I need to get new clothes. I'm trying to earn money so I can get new clothes, because these ones are all bloody, and I think it affects my dialogue when people talk to me. It's still over there, right? Yeah. Yeah, I really need a horse. Badly. We're almost there. Almost there. If you want to, you can check out my YouTube. I post full-length playthrough videos. Each video is about an hour. I try to cut out some of the boring stuff like this, like running to cities and stuff like that, so it should be a little bit more comprehensive. What's that, actually? Hold up. Oh, it's just a pink flower. Alright. Figured it was an ingredient for something. See, I don't know where the bull's at, so hopefully I don't just roll up on the bull.
God be with you.
What happened? You look worried.
My husband Vostatek left to go hunting and hasn't come back. I'm worried that something happened to him. He's von Burgo's lead huntsman, and the forest is full of poachers these days.
Maybe he just got caught up somewhere.
Not a chance. We're invited to young Lord Semin's wedding. He wouldn't dare miss that by wandering around the woods for so long. What would Lord Semin think if we didn't show up? It would be a disgrace. He sometimes loses track of time out in the woods, but I've got a really bad feeling about it this time. One time, Vostatek didn't come home for 4 days after his horse broke its leg in the woods. I had a feeling right away that something bad had happened. And I have that same feeling now. Do you reckon you could help me?
Do you know where he might be? Where's his hunting ground?
In all the forests here around Vidlak Pond. He didn't tell me exactly where he was going, but maybe Vitek knows.
Vitek?
Our son.
Does that happen often? That he gets lost in the woods?
He disappears for a while from time to time when he gets orders from Lord von Burgo. And besides that, well,
What is it? You can tell me.
he drinks a bit sometimes. Then everything takes him longer. His job isn't easy, so I understand when he does, and I don't get upset with him.
I understand. But maybe you're right, and it really is something else this time.
Exactly.
So your husband got lost when he was out hunting, and you want me to go and find him?
I'd go myself, but Vostatek doesn't want me going to the woods on my own. He says it's dangerous. But you look like a fearless lad, and I'll be sure to reward you for your efforts.
All right. I'll bring Vostatek back to you.
Thank you. I wouldn't send you if I didn't think it was necessary, but I have a really bad feeling about this. Before you leave, please make sure to talk to Vitek. Maybe he'd know where his father was headed.
All right. I'll let you know as soon as I find something.
Be careful out there.
See you later, my friend.
Where's VTech? Assuming he's inside somewhere. Oh, I forget you get fall damage from barely falling down. Wait, what? Am I okay, I'm not trespassing right now. I was gonna say. She said talk to VTech. Who the hell is VTech? Is he over here somewhere? Skill teacher. So these little side missions, they don't really like show you where to go at all in any of these. Yeah, these are all quests. Okay, hold on. Okay. Find the gamekeeper of Vitek. Learn from Vitek. I'm assuming he's down this hill. Like down here somewhere. Gameskeeper?
Praise God.
That's not it. Let's see. Maybe in this house? Over here? Yeah, I'm not really sure, like, how to do these side quests. Because I guess you kind of just got to figure them out on your own. Troskowitz, PI tipster. What's that? Point of interest tipster? Okay. I guess we go back to Troskowitz. Well, let me talk to, I'll talk to the blacksmith real quick, because that's one of the, yeah, that's one of the parts of the side quest on the way to Troskowitz, and then we'll see what the POI interest thing is. Oh, actually, can you fast travel? Am I tripping? Isn't that something you can do? No way. No way. Oh my god. There's no way. I mean, I couldn't travel. I mean, yeah. I couldn't travel to that other city, so.
Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
It doesn't really matter. Alright, let's talk to him real quick.
Greetings. What do you need?
Need something that calms animals down.
I need something that'll put animals to sleep. Crotchet said you might know something.
Did you get tired of blacksmithing and take up farming instead? I just happen to know of something. I used a concoction that will put even a startled mare to sleep in no time. I once accidentally drank some and slept for 3 days. But the recipe is an old blacksmith's secret. The kind you don't just give away. You're in the trade, so I can tell you. Listen up then. You take some poppy and thistle and boil them in oil. Then, after it cools off, you add a little herb Paris.
That doesn't sound too complicated. Thank you.
Why is it saying there's another quest over here?
Greetings. Do you need something?
People call you the Mouth, right? They say you tell all sorts of stories.
I'm no mouth to you. My name is Denyek. Got that? What do people call you then? Bughead? Arseface?
I'm sorry, Stenyak. I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you. But you were right about the stories. I could tell you stories so sad they'd make the devil cry. Or would you prefer something so scary?
Yeah,
it'll make the
my
hairs
my
on your
Discord's
arse
in the
turn white?
description.
But it's a lot
If you
of
go to my
hard
About
work
Me
for me.
and my Twitch, you can
Now,
just
if you had something
follow
to
it from there.
drink or a couple of groschen, that might help loosen my tongue.
Yeah, I'm not giving you any grosham. There's no way.
To your health, my friend.
Thank you very much. I knew you wouldn't leave me high and dry. So what kind of story would you like to hear?
I like stories that can teach me something. Stories with a moral.
Haven't you heard enough of those in church? But it's not a problem. I have just the tale for you. And it's not one you'll hear from any priest. So, once upon a time, there lived in these very lands 2 brothers. The older was called Kuba, the younger, Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height of summer, they were working in the woods. The air was as hot as a furnace, so Matthias went to a nearby pond to cool himself. But as he was leaning over the cold water, there was a loud splash. His axe had got loose from his belt. In haste, he began to search the muddy bed of the pond, and his hands soon touched something hard and heavy. He pulled it out and could not believe his eyes. He pulled out an axe. Yes, but not his old one. It was an axe made of pure silver.
Good God. I'd grab that without a second thought.
Maybe you would, but Matthias would never. He was an honest man, and with a big swing he threw the silver axe back. He searched the pond again, and this time he pulled out his own axe. Nothing but dull iron and old wood.
I reckon that was the right choice. Who knows who the silver axe belonged to?
Well, quite. Listen on. Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond, silver axe in his hands, and he said, "You're a righteous man, Matthias, and for your honesty, you may keep both axes." Matthias, not hanging around for the goblin to change his mind, took up both axes, gave us thanks, and ran to tell Kuba all about it. Kuba, however, was not best pleased with his little brother's fortune. He deeply envied Matthias for his newfound wealth. So, he set out to try to... pulled out the axe he'd thrown in himself. So he tried again.
That's so cruel. I feel sorry for Kuba.
Aye, and so did Matthias. He went to the water goblin and begged for his brother's body so he could take him home and bury him. But the path back from the pond led over a steep hill, and brother's body that was weighing him down. It was the silver axe. The axe was the cause of all this trouble. So he started bashing the silver axe against the big stone with all his might, trying to destroy it. Yet no matter what, he couldn't even make a dent. With the last of his strength, Matthias climbed to the top of the hill. He knew he could go no further, so he found a pretty spot with a view over the valley and dug his brother a grave. There, he buried both his brother and the silver axe that had brought such pain upon them. His final act was to stick the oak branch in the ground by the grave. But lo and behold, the branch grew green leaves and became a tree. The locals have had no dealings with the water goblin since then, but some have had the bad luck to bump into him. And when you walk by the pier, where it all happened, you can still hear his chuckling.
That was a very nice story.
Story? What story? It's the truth.
But why hasn't anyone gone looking for the axe then?
Because it brings misfortune. Look for Rock Tower. But Lee, take care, friend.
All right. I'm gonna fast travel to the city and see what all this shit is real quick. Hopefully it's not nighttime by then. Oh. Okay, what does this mean? POI, point of interest. Is it this shit?
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I stop being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, I'll look after
They
you in
surely
Shelley
came
off.
on account of what Stanislav and Gerda saw.
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I stop being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep,
Black magic.
Why is that a point of interest? She's just ignoring me. Yeah, I feel like this looks like it's guarded, so I can't go in there. Man, that's a bummer. I wish they put the side quests like on the map. I didn't realize that you have to like, yeah, you have to just figure it out.
Cannot eat anything too fatty.
Aye, I know how that.
Merchant Jerk Thommel. Okay. Alright. Oh. Okay. Wait, why is it showing me that one? What about the... What about the other stuff? I just have to click on it like that? Okay. Now it's no longer on the map. So it's only when I press J. Okay. It's right there. Get some paint. The tailor? That's where I get paint?
Greetings to you.
I've heard you dye your own fabric.
I used to. I tried a few times, but I had to give it up. Troskovitz is on a hill, and there's not enough water for that. Why'd you ask?
I'd like to buy some pigment.
I see. Well, perhaps I could find some leftover black. If you have enough groschen, it's yours.
Ah, damn. That's more money than I thought.
Well, lad, a rare thing like that has a price. Take it or leave it.
Oh, man.